Prime Minister Modi to visit US tomorrow, likely to discuss ways to fight radicalization and combat terrorism with President Joe Biden. Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal files nomination papers for the vacant Rajya Sabha seat in Assam. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma arrives in Nagaland to take part in peace talks with NSC and IM, stalled for more than a year. Meghalaya initiates move to improve state education infrastructure. And in IPL cricket, Punjab Kings to confront Rajasthan Royals in a short while from now. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Anupa. Now the stories in details. In national news first, Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla today said regional developments are likely to figure in bilateral meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Joe Biden. Shringla said both the leaders are expected to discuss ways to stem radicalization and combat terrorism. Speaking to reporters ahead of Modi's visit to the US tomorrow, Shringla said that in their talks, Modi and Biden are likely to discuss ways to bolster defense and trade ties. Both the leaders will also deliberate on ways to further enrich Indo-US global partnership. Shringla said that the Quad and the AUKUS are not groupings of similar nature. Quad is designed to cater to requirements of the Indo-Pacific. AUKUS is a security alliance between three countries. He informed that the Prime Minister will also meet top CEOs of the US.
President of the United States of America. Prime Minister will participate in the COVID-19 global summit as well, hosted by President Biden tomorrow. At their bilateral meeting on the 24th of September, the Prime Minister and President Biden will review the robust and multifaceted India-US bilateral relationship. They will also discuss how the comprehensive strategic global partnership between our two countries can be enriched further. The two leaders are expected to discuss how to bolster bilateral trade and investment ties, strengthen defense and security collaboration, boost the strategic clean energy partnership, explore.
Moving on to Northeast now, in Assam, Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal today submitted his nomination papers for the Rajya Sabha seat from the state. Accompanied by Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma and other senior leaders, Sonowal filed his papers in Guwahati. Polling, if necessary, will be held on the 4th of next month. However, the former Chief Minister of Assam is likely to be elected to the upper house unopposed. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said that the state has immensely gained from the vision and leadership of Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal. He is a unanimous candidate of the BJP, AGP and UPPL. Sarbananda Sonowal thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP National President JP Nadda, what he once called, again giving him the opportunity for representing Assam in Parliament.
ভাৰতীয় জনতা পাৰ্টিৰ লগতে মিত্ৰ দলৰ সন্মানীয় সতীৰ্থ বিধায়কসকলৰ সহযোগত আজি ৰাজ্যসভাৰ বাবে মনোনয়ন পত্ৰ দাখিল কৰা হ'ল আৰু আজি এই মনোনয়ন পত্ৰ দাখিল কৰাৰ বাবে মোক ভাৰতীয় জনতা পাৰ্টিৰ ৰাষ্ট্ৰীয় সমিতিৰ তৰফৰ পৰা যি সুযোগ প্ৰদান কৰিলে তাৰ বাবে মই দেশৰ মাননীয় প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী নৰেন্দ্ৰ মোদী ডাঙৰীয়া আৰু ভাৰতীয় জনতা পাৰ্টিৰ ৰাষ্ট্ৰীয় সমিতিৰ অধ্যক্ষ জেপি নাড্ডা ডাঙৰীয়ালৈ মই বিশেষভাৱে ধন্যবাদ জনাইছোঁ।
Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma today arrived in Dimapur this afternoon to hold talks with the NSC and IM. Besides meeting with officials of Nagaland government, Dr. Sarma was assigned by the central government for the talks. Nagaland Home Commissioner Abhijit Sinha confirmed that the Assam Chief Minister had arrived in Dimapur. He said all security arrangements were made accordingly as per the protocols. Sources said the talks will be a closed-door affair. Meanwhile, political talks between the government of India and the NSC and IM stalled for over 1.5 years, resumed on Monday in Dimapur with retired Intelligence Bureau Special Director A.K. Mishra representing the central government. In Assam, Minister of State for Defence Ajay Bhatt today made a plea to strengthen bilateral relations between India and Bangladesh. Speaking at a seminar at Assam Administrative Staff College, Khanapara, Guwahati, organized by the Indian Army on the occasion of Swarnim Vijay anniversary, he said Prime Minister Narendra Modi has emphasized better connectivity of the northeastern region with the neighbouring country. State Chief Secretary Jishnu Borua and Director General of Police Bhaskar Jyoti Mohanta were also the other participants in the discussion.
यह प्रसंग दोनों राष्ट्रों के समग्र विकास, समृद्धि एवं गौरव के लिए नए तरीके और रास्ते खोजने के लिए सदैव तत्पर एवं अग्रसर रहने की प्रेरणा देता है.
You cannot stop rivers from being partitioned. They will flow in their natural flow. They will continue to generate livelihoods. They will continue to be bane and boon for the people. At the same time, as we know, in these parts, especially in Assam and also Bangladesh, floods can wreak havoc, but they are also the lifeline of millions of people across this entire region. If you look at
in Arunachal Pradesh, the Swarnim Vijay Mashal, which reached Tawang on Sunday, was today taken to forward most areas on the line of actual control with China. The Vijay Mashal travelled through treacherous terrains and narrow roads to reach Bumla, where it was received by the officers and Jawans of the Indian Army. The Vijay Mashal was then taken to historical Kinzemane area, where His Holiness the Dalai Lama had first set his foot in India in March 1959. Travelling through Gorsam and Lumla, the Vijay Mashal was extended a warm welcome by the local populace. The nation is commemorating the 50th year of 1971 Indo-Pak War, and the Vijay Mashal was flagged off by the Prime Minister in December 2020 from the National War Memorial, New Delhi. In Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today attended the inaugural function of Vanijya Utsav as chief guest, along with Union Minister of State Dr. Ranjan Rajkumar and Minister Biswajit Thongam. The program was organized by the Department of Textiles, Commerce and Industry. The Chief Minister expressed the hope that the exhibition will bring buyers and sellers together. In Nagaland, Union Minister of State for Environment, Forests and Climate Change Ashwini Kumar Chaubey has announced a special central grant of 20 crore rupees to the state under Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority (CAMPA) for discouraging jhum cultivation. The Union Minister, who was on a visit to Nagaland, made the announcement at a press briefing at Kohima last evening. He said that although the state does not fulfill the criteria to qualify for funds under CAMPA, it is at the initiative of Prime Minister Narendra Modi that the monetary assistance was announced. Chaubey said the Northeast region has played a great role in the development of India.
Political background है ये पिछले 50 साल
Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb today said that the success rate for the Mukhyamantri Unnata Godhan Prakalpa scheme is 97% for the year 2021. In a series of tweets, he said that he had launched the scheme last year and its main objective was to increase milk production by artificially inseminating cows through sex-sorted semen straws. He expressed the confidence that in the coming years, the government will be able to make Tripura self-reliant in milk production, with the milk import being zero in the future. The state will start selling milk in other states as well. In Meghalaya, Education Minister Lakmen Rimbu inaugurated the International Centre of Excellence at the University of Science and Technology on Monday. On the occasion, a collaborative memorandum of understanding was signed between the USTM and the Construction Industry Development Council, New Delhi, for setting up of an International Centre of Excellence at USTM campus. The establishment of the centre will be a major step in creation of state-of-the-art physical infrastructure in the northeastern region. A statue of Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar was also unveiled by the minister on the university campus.
Unveiled by Meghalaya Education Minister Lakmen Rimbu in the university campus.
Now, on to the COVID update from the nation. Over 81 crore 85 lakh COVID vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Active cases account for less than 1% of total cases and stands correctly at 0.92%, which is the lowest since March last year. India's active caseload stands at over 3,09,000, which is the lowest in 184 days. Altogether, 26,115 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours. The recovery rate is currently 97.75%, which is the highest since March last year. Over 34,469 recoveries were recorded in the last 24 hours, taking the total recoveries to over 3 crore 27 lakhs. In the COVID update from the region, Arunachal Pradesh today logged 410 active cases, 53,444 discharge cases, while the death accounts for 272. In Assam, the caseload for active cases is 3,637, while 5,87,632 have been cured. The tally for the death is 5,807. With 2,183 active cases, Manipur recorded 1,14,658 discharge cases. The death toll stands at 1,832. Saddled with 1,896 active cases, Meghalaya has recorded 76,391 cured cases, even as the death accounts for 1,380. Mizoram has a caseload of 15,140 active cases, followed by 66,057 release cases. The death accounts for 263. The Nagaland has 467 active cases, as cured cases logged at 29,786. The tally for the death is 654. Reporting 654 active cases, Sikkim has notched up 29,937 release cases. The death toll is 380. Lastly, Tripura reports 346 active cases, 82,750 cured cases. The death accounts for 809. In IPL cricket, Punjab Kings will take on Rajasthan Royals at Dubai International Stadium this evening. Last evening, Kolkata Knight Riders registered a comfortable 9-wicket victory over Royal Challengers Bangalore at Sheikh Zayed Stadium at Abu Dhabi. Chasing a paltry 93-run target, KKR crossed the finishing line with ease in just 10 overs. With this win, KKR rose to the 5th spot in the points table with 3 wins and 6 points off their right games this season. RCB are still at 3rd place in the points tally and looking good to qualify this year with 6 more games in their hand. Arunachal Chief Minister Pema Khandu today said supercars are back cruising through some of the finest roads in eastern Arunachal, speeding straight and negotiating fine curves. In a series of tweets, he said, and I quote, "Here the luxury sports car vrooms past the highways in Dambuk, Roing, Teju, Namsai and Changlang. A testimony of improving road quality in Arunachal. For the first time, supercars touch down in Arunachal. Those riding supercars enjoy the mesmerizing roads running alongside breathtaking sceneries." Unquote. To end the news, main points once again. Prime Minister Modi to visit US tomorrow, likely to discuss ways to fight radicalization and combat terrorism with President Joe Biden. Union Minister Horbanando Honwal files nomination papers for the vacant Rajya Sabha seat in Assam. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma arrives in Nagaland to take part in peace talks with NSC and IM, stalled for more than a year. Meghalaya initiates move to improve state education infrastructure. And in IPL cricket, Punjab Kings to confront Rajasthan Royals in a short while from now. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.